Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's been a minute. I've been doing these holiday cruises with Up Above Adventure. The water's been dirty. It's kind of been nasty out. Not a whole lot going on as far as the fishing goes, the fishery goes. I just got here to the boat, and water levels like super low in the morning, and then high in the afternoon, and then water's been real dirty. A lot of wind. And then the winds calm down and it kind of just stayed dirty for a minute. But just got to the boat, and we have 2 trips today. A couple holiday cruises with the owner's guest, and water looks a little clean. So I'm gonna throw these white shrimp real fast. Gonna have the camera kind of be mounted, kind of pointing at me. Not mounted, but just on a stick. It's going to point at me, but I have this little white shrimp, so I'm going to try to throw it and just to cast a few times and see what's going on. I know the fishery's closed, but it's all good, It's all good. Catch and release. And just a rod that we have here in the tackle closet, or rod closet. So I'm going to put this on. Jig head, I don't even know what size this is. Maybe like a quarter, maybe. I'm just in the cast. We've got a lot to do. Had a late night. We have 2 trips today, and but I want to see if there's a flatty. See if I can get a flatty, just for fun, just for poops and giggles. I don't even know what I'm fishing with. Just a random rod that's in the closet there. So I'm gonna see what's up. I need to be getting the boat ready and everything go, but it's been all work. And it's fun. It's fun taking these people on the holiday trips and having a good time. But it's all been work. But this water has been nasty, and this is the first time I've seen it this clear. So let me open that. Sorry, I have my thing closed. But you can see it's got a little better visibility than it has been. But it's super foggy day in the 60s, so it's not real cold, or not real too cold. Nice and cool. But I like this water visibility. Let me see if I can see what's up. Felt like a flounder, but this line is like real thin. Probably shouldn't have set the hook that hard. Dang it. I think I broke the line on the hook set. 100%, I just missed that flounder. Fish. Nice big finfish out there. Get these and throw these down during snapper season. You get a nice big snapper. Gotta watch these guys though. They will stick your butt. See, this is the one that got away. Just joking. This is his cousin. Same spot though. Look at that. Got to get that penetration. Season's closed. It's catch and release only, fellas. It's all good. You got pliers? This is a big old fat one though. Look at this fat one. Look at this one. Man, Mason been making me work too hard. I can't play. Haven't been able to fish. You know? I got my good church clothes on. Can't even wipe my jeans, my pants off of my jeans. Look at this. He's hitting everything. There he goes. Flatty. Flatty, flatty. Fish on the bottom and bounce, baby. Make them bounce. Catch and release. The thing is that you want to put them back in the water very delicately. That way they swim off good. Just like that. Well, it was nice to see that there was a couple flounder in and around the boat slip. I wish I had more time to fish and maybe walk over and go over to the ferry landing or go fish the wall over there on this side of the marina, but didn't have a lot of time. We're getting ready for, like I said, we're getting ready for a holiday trip, but I did want to show you a little bit of footage. You know, I am trying to catch a little bit of fish here and there, but I don't know if I'm really gonna have, I know I'm not really gonna have time to go on a real trip, just because the fact that, you know, we are busy doing these holiday trips for Up Above Adventure, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it really is. You know, we take Marco Gonzalez. He has the Gonzalez Law Group, and we are taking his employees and friends and other people he's associated with out on these holiday cruises. So it's a nice little fun holiday gig to have. Go out there and help manage and coordinate that with him, and be able to capture videos and pictures for everybody to take home with them. So, but yeah, real quick tip for some flatties. Now, when you are fishing and throwing around structure like I was fishing around some of those pilings that are holding the docks up. When you cast to them, or you cast near or close to them, one of the things you want to do is when your lure hits that area, you don't want to automatically start fishing and getting away from that area, from that structure or that rock. You know, you cast and your lure will hit, and then slightly just wiggle it or just give a little bit of a tap and move your lure just a little bit. And just wait a few seconds and then move it a little bit. Because if there's a flounder will run and bump their nose against a structure. And if there's a flounder right there, then last thing you want to do is cast and then just start working immediately and getting your lure away from a strike zone. So if he's sitting there with his head against a rock or a piling like I was fishing, or even like those bulkheads, if he's sitting there with his head against it, you want to cast your lure over there and just kind of wiggle a little bit. Wiggle it, just wait. Especially if fishing with a center lure like Gope, or maybe like a knock and tail lure or something with the rattle, or Texas Rattler jig, or if you have that chatterweight, he'll hear it and kind of look, because they'll lay on the bottom and wait to ambush their prey, wait to ambush some bait. So if you cast over there, I just wiggle a little bit, or sometimes I just wait. Like I'll cast it and I'll just let it sit there and wait. And a lot of times they'll pick it up. But you know, then I'll start working it and working the area. And if there's a rock, I'll try to hit it at different angles. If there's like the pilings I was fishing around, I try to cast them on this side of the angle. I try to cast straight at them, try to cast on this side of the angle. Now that structure may not have a fish in and around it when you first cast at it. See, the flounder are moving through the area in schools, or they're moving singly. If it's not the run, they're just in and out the area. There's no reason why there won't be a flounder there in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes. So I'll go back and cast it again, and then just try to change the angle, try to cast this side, because sometimes if they're being picky, which you really shouldn't see too many picky flounder during this time of year, but it can happen. They could be there and just watching your lure go by, and for whatever reason, you work it a little different, you change the angle of it, for whatever, change the color for whatever reason, they'll come up and grab it and pick it up. So just a little tip for that. And also, you don't need, you know, during the flounder run, you don't need to be using like expensive leader line. I really like Yozuri, but they're not a leader line that I use when I am fishing for flounder, when I'm targeting flounder, especially during the run. I would use a mono. I'll use something a little more inexpensive and a little heavier. I would fish with about 40-pound mono and just the cheap stuff, something you find on Amazon and get it in a day or two. But I use like 40-pound just because it's very abrasive. You're fishing around structure, you're fishing around oyster, you will have a lot of those, you know, your line will get nicked up a lot. So if you're casting and you realize you have a nick on it or whatever, if you're fishing with 40 pounds, it might drop that test line, it might drop the poundage to maybe 20 pound, maybe 15 pound. So, you know, when you do those real hard hook sets, because they have bony mouths, you want to make sure you penetrate. So when you do that real hard hook set, if you have, you know, some line that is normally like 15 or 20 pounds and it has like a little nick on it from fishing around some of the structure, you set that hook and your line pops and you lose potentially lose a really good fish. So yeah, I go mono, I go inexpensive. Flounder aren't leader shy, so there's no reason to be using like Yozuri, fluorocarbon Yozuri, anything like that. So I just go cheap, and then I do the same thing with my jig heads. You just want to make sure that your jig heads are sharp. But you know, you're fishing around structure, so you're breaking off a lot, you're losing a lot of tackle, you're losing a lot of leader, you're losing a lot of jig heads, a lot of hooks. So I go with the more inexpensive stuff, especially jig heads, because I will lose a lot. I can find them on Amazon. I'll leave you a link for some of the ones that I do like to use, the leader line and jig heads. So you can feel free to you know, click on that link and purchase them. But hey guys, if you have any questions, you know, leave them below. You know, this time of the season, flounder is fun to catch. They're fun to catch all year long, but they're fun to catch. And just quick hook set. Don't let them swallow the hooks. And flounder are very resilient. They're very, very tough. I've had flounder live in a dry ice chest for probably like 3 hours. I mean, I'm not joking. I've taken them home and dumped them out of my ice chest, and they're still flapping around in my driveway. So they're very tough fish, and catch and releasing flatties, you know, just hooking them in the mouth when they first bite, hook them in the mouth, catch and release is a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was just one fish, but I did want to put some content out there for you guys, let you know that I'm still here, still kicking. But I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go and do so. Like the video, leave a comment, check out Waterland sunglasses. Check out Saltwater So, and if you, like I said, if you want to book a trip, you're interested in going offshore, well, check out upaboveadventures.com. You give me a call, I will answer the phone, and see if we can get you out there and get you on the water. Thanks guys, have a good one.